Dr. Bruce, the man I wanted to partner up with the most against those two evil enemies of you. Because bar all medical excuses and everything else, the fact of the matter is, when was the last time you practiced? You have giant mid hands like mine, right? They might break easy when they're not tied up for boxing because they've been boxing so long. They might be extremely strong, which is what your biggest mistake is, the same one I make because I have extremely strong hands from work, okay? I have a strong grip. You have a strong over grip as well, okay? Grip can be everything, but it doesn't matter. Look at Jim Furyk's backswing, everything else, which will come into Steve's video, obviously, with his backswing shit, okay? But with you, the most important thing is your club is doing this. It's paddling the ball, okay? You never want your club to do this, okay? Because it creates a side spin on the golf ball, okay? Which, obviously, it seems obvious, but wait, there's certain things you do that make this happen, okay? When this is what we want, is it to get caught in between the ground, my fingers, and Pac-Man's mouth, and we want it to get trapped, and we want it to fly, because your biggest problem is distance because you're not hitting the ball correctly. Now, I don't care if you're as tall as Steve or my dad or anyone else, like, you have extremely strong wrist hands, okay, which means you have to take them out of 60% in back, 30% in front, but make sure those strong hands are like your ally in the 10% from here to here. You can develop extremely fast swing speed, which is why your ball doesn't go think slow straight even when you paddle it. It's why it spins, because you hit it so hard, you compress it. You know, where Steve will scoop it off, you'll scoop it off when you start backing away from your confident swings, which are trapping the ball, hitting it low and left, which is my biggest thing because I'm very strong too. So we have a big problem with inside and spinning that and it coming closed, okay? Because our hands aren't moving with the motion of our body, our hands are moving on their own. We want them to move together, okay? And at the end, yes, there is a hinging motion, okay? Which is why that is an advantage. If there were no hands involved, well, then big, strong hands would be a huge disadvantage, okay? As I told everybody, which gets this, and this is the big lesson that I've got, which is why I probably be a 4 by the end of the year, if I get my fucking head together. Okay, my biggest problem is wedges missing tight targets. I'll hit it to 15 to 20 feet from 60 to 70 yards away. Okay, from 86 to 96 yards away, I should be hitting it within 5 to 10 feet of my target from 100 yards. Okay, and I don't care about your stature. I never take the club up over parallel where I see you do this a lot. Look at that, club's all the way back here, like too much hands. Okay, buddy? Number one, you gotta watch the fucking first videos because you're the king of doing this too. And getting comfortable and then putting the club down, which means it doesn't fucking matter. You're gonna fuck all the material up. You're not gonna cut any of the trim right. Blade marks, fucking big, long, short. You'll be walking back to the saw all day and get motherfucker. Seriously concentrate on putting the club down in front of the ball. You chunk it more than anyone else. Okay? But only with like your fairway wood, stuff like that. You chip better than everyone else because you keep your head down. Where everyone else wants to see a good shot, like Steve who's impatient. But that's his video. Okay? We put the club down. We open it up. We're set up for the divot. You, sir, when you put it behind the ball, ready? Have to get to here, just like my dad. All three of you guys don't do this. But you need to see it, Bruce, because my dad will do this and take it out, right? And Steve will take it out when they hit a good shot really long, where you will do this. Inside. Here's their angle. They'll go out and then up. Look at my shoulders, a perfect 45. Look at when I go out, my club's pointed at the target. This is pointed at the target, right? Where you'll go like this. And that is pointed away from the target. My target's down the hallway. You'll pull it in here. Look at that handle. You won't go out here. Look at it. It's pointed down the hallway. You'll do this, which means that you compensate, which I'll do too, and come inside. Look at open, right? And either chunk it because it's open and then flip it over with your strong hands and it'd be short and hook left or draw, right? When you take it inside here like this, or you'll chunk it really bad and it'll go right. And when you miss both directions, you don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay? And the only thing you're not doing is this. Away from your body to straight. Okay? You need to see that from the side too. Away from your body to parallel with the ground. Look at it, straight. You gotta be away. You cannot do this inside. Take it away, straight, and then all you do with them mitts, hinge. Hinge up. It will automatically happen. I go like this and I hit now. To here. When that club is straight, I begin my swing. Just try it on the fucking driving range. I go to here, parallel, then my club goes up. Boom, boom, boom. I make sure this, when I go back, is straight. It's not, this is how you normally are. And then your hands go like this, you'll drop your leg like this, and then look at that thing come through closed. And look at it, late and fat. When I should be like this and here by the time I go through. All you do is this, away from you. We're not trying to chicken wing a big gap. We're keeping our hand like this, away to straight. When it's straight, look at it, right down there. You see no shaft? Look at it, straight, 90 degrees. I hinge my wrist. That's when I turn. So I go like this slow. To here, and I go up and turn. Just fucking try it. Especially with chipping, okay? Especially with short shots, especially with wedge shots. Put the club down, let your arms hang. The biggest problem is you guys on all your chip shots are like lining up to the ball and holding the club like you're gonna hit it full range. You know, this is like a full 60, like, I mean, my sand wedge, when I hit up close, I'm like here. I wanna control the face. You know what I mean? I will choke up as much as I can without it being too much. Okay, you want your eyes more over the ball, Bruce, the way you hit, because you have a tendency to go inside. Okay? You're always going to be right if you do what I said. You put the club down, stand comfortably in the divot, and let your arms hang. If you're too far away, your arms will not touch the club. You know what I mean? You would walk closer. Where when you just hold it, you go, and then you make that gap where my arms would not normally hang. You'll do that. That's a problem you have too, Brewster. And then you go like this, and you take it inside here, and you reach out at it, and it's like, and this thing's just going like this for you. We don't want that. We wanted this. We want our muscle memory, doctor. Right? To here, parallel, away from us. Away. Away to straight. Away to straight. Not away to closed. Not away to open. Away to straight. Away to straight. And then bare mitts. Up. That's it. That's your turn. You don't have to have the club up here. That's where you look at it. This big gap. That's where you like this. You try to gain distance. And then you like this. And then you shorten it. And then you're like this and trying to control it. Like, because it gets worse over time and you're trying to like bat the ball around. Let it naturally happen, dude. You're playing so terrible. Like, just start over the drawing board just to be excited about this game again. Because that's how you actually do it. Doctor, you don't fucking adjust the back by like turning your neck this way, putting your arm here, and then twisting a fucking ankle. That's just not how it's done, right? Well, that's not how a golf swing's done. Inside here and then up here. You're like this. Away from you, look at parallel with the ground. That should be straight. That handle should be pointed at your target like this, away from you, and then bare mitts. Just give it a shot, buddy. Okay? Another thing is, because you're so used to taking it inside, do not forget that around the greens. This is the most important thing around the greens. Around the greens, like your club face is like this and that. It's like, but sometimes you chip so good because those days you have a feel where you can use your hands and make the ball spin. When you have a consistent, solid setup to get that to parallel, like your hands and your feel around the greens will like improve because you're starting at the same starting place. You cannot, I mean, some days you got it, some days you don't. That's golf. But like you'll always have what you need to get it close. I mean, you'll make them on the days you're on instead of just like getting it close. You'll get it close on the days you're off. Like that's what you should expect by having the club in the right setup, especially with little chips. Okay? And you're pretty good around the greens because you've had the scramble to keep your nickels. You know? But anyway, you really, for real, being your size and stature and your strength, like being compact, if you can get that club away from you and then hinge with them hands, fuck, dude. I mean, world's your oyster. Screw those guys. Take their money.